Hey, it's Hannah and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about my 2026 planner stack, what has actually surprised me by working really well, what I already need to switch up, and what's just plugging right along. So to start with, let's talk about what is working really good and actually kind of surprising me. So first off, this that I didn't think I was going to use at all. I tied a little ribbon in here to be a bookmark, and I have been definitely writing in here every night. And so I'm excited about that because it was super cute. I didn't think I was going to really use it, but I have actually built the habit over the last 2 years of writing about my day at the end of the day before bed. And so wasn't quite ready to give that up, and since I have a cute book to do it in, why not? So that is the number one thing that surprised me by actually working really well. The second thing that has surprised me by working really well is this journal from the Happy Planner. And I'll say that the cover is not from the Happy Planner. The rest of the journal is. But I have tried multiple times to use guided journals in the past and they haven't worked out. But this one, yeah, it has been working really well. I have not filled out the vision part yet, although that's like let me zoom in a little bit. Hi. There we go. That's better. So I haven't filled out the vision part yet, which affirmations and visualizations and just this has thoughts and feelings, but I was planning to do like, just my vision board for the year in here. And that's because I signed up for the Daily Grinds Vision Board Workshop. And awesome idea, but the idea was to have 12 pages to go along with like 12 areas of your life that you'd like to work on. However, that is a heck of a lot of 2-page vision boards to make. So I got like stuck halfway through that and realized it's too much. I need to move on, and I will go back and just make those into 12 pages of vision board, but I'll label them after because it's just too hard to be like, okay, this is my self-care stuff. This is my fitness stuff. I mean, it might work well for somebody else, but for me, it's kind of like interchanged and I've never made vision boards like that. So anyways, getting back to this. So yeah, it had like a monthly beginning page, the beginning of the week page. I'm not planning to put stickers in here, but I did get something sticky on that one page. So at any rate, I'm really enjoying the daily pages. I'm to the mid-month check-in and a little bit past that right now. But yeah, I've been doing it every day. I haven't missed a day yet, and I love it. It's just been so helpful to have this format of what can I release today that no longer serves me. And, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in our world right now, and then also just not to mention day-to-day life. So I've really loved that. And then just the questions on each page are different each week or each day of the week. And so then yeah, it's nice to have like a little bit. I haven't got bored of them yet. I'll just say that because, let's see, they'll ask, what are some recurring thoughts? Who's someone I admire? What areas of my life causing stress? What are areas that give me true happiness? What event is stirring up positive emotion? I mean, there's just, so it's enough variety that, I'm not worried about I'd really rather write about obstacles instead of challenges today. I mean, that hasn't happened yet. It's just, I've been picking something each day along with the ones at the bottom. Anyways, I am loving this so much. And, it's a 4-month journal, so I will definitely use this through my birthday month and then think about if I want to do something else, or if anything else, because I usually don't journal as much in the summer. Also, I've been wanting to do more like, I don't know, sticker art kind of decorative stuff, and I'm really not planning to do that in here. So I might just move into more of that at that time. Okay, so those are the two things that are working really awesome. So this is my symptom tracker. I mean, not a lot has changed. I did depress myself by counting up how many total days I had a headache last year, and it was like a third of my year. That's way too much. But most of it's not changing. I did try putting like my biohacking page into my regular planner, but it's gonna move back in here. So this one is, you know, just working just the way it's been, which is tracking my weight here and my symptoms here. So that one's also working pretty darn good. Two things I'm changing are my regular planner and my food tracking. So I'm going to go through food tracking first. I don't think I'm going to change it on camera here because it's a lot. But so because I had already started this in like a previous year and used, I don't know, probably a third of it, I decided it might be a good idea to get some more pages for this. So I did go on Happy Planner and get this undated extension because it doesn't really matter with dates on the teacher one. And just so I'd have more pages. I'm not super excited about the dividers or anything. I'm probably not going to use those at all, or even this part, because I haven't found a part of, anything like that for this, but I have more pages so that I can add them to here. And I did a little splurge because I had been admiring this cover and dividers that were in the custom section. So they never have that discounted, although I mean it was $30 including the discs and the pages that go in it. Although I didn't really need pages to go in it because I'm going to use it with this. But I just thought, I love seasonal planning, and these are so cute. And I'll just show you an example. These are cute, but it has this on the back, and I'm not even really use that part of the calendar. And since I have extra pages, and I actually was brainstorming a way to use these as well, just messing with this. So I'll probably do his own video for this, but I just wanted to, since several of the months had already been used in here, have something fresh, and these are just super pretty, and like I said, double-sided, so they're pretty on both sides. So I will make another video of how that all works out, but the planning portion itself is still working fine, where I'm writing what I'm eating and decorating it pretty. So that's going good. And so finally, and last but not least, is my main planner. And so if you saw my earlier video, I was planning to use this cover, which is gorgeous. It only has 2 pen loops, so when I want to pack it around, I want more pens. So I'm still waiting for the clip-in pen pouch from Jane's Agenda. But in the meantime, I remembered that I had this one from Happy Planner, and since I have so many pens, I just have started putting that around the outside. So just like elastic. But I noticed I was having trouble getting started in this one and getting out of my December one because it was so pretty. And so I decided to switch the little birdie to someplace else in here and put the little castle that I really loved from December on here. And I don't know, for some reason that was just enough to get me going. So, however, okay, so I have tons of dividers on this. I've got 6 months of dividers right here. I've got my bottom dividers. I've got my top tab dividers. And I was finding that I was also just putting some extra bookmarks in here. And I was like, okay, and it's fat. It's fat. And it's just a little too bulky for me to use easily. So I decided I really don't need 6 months in here. I would be fine with 3 or 4 months. And I think I'll do 4 only because these little things come in packs of 4. And I've decided I will put the 4 months I'm using up here and move these things like the goals and projects, etc. to the side. I also had figured out a few things that, somewhere I made myself a list. See, this is what I was saying. I'm missing some things. Okay, yes. I was like, these are things that I'm not having space for and I need space for, because I do use my planner kind of as also a brain book for what I've got going on at the time. So I made some tabs for these, and I'm going to pull these months out that I'm not using, pull these top tabs out, and just get it set up how I want it. So I will put these guys, which is like June here, and I'll just pull these. May. I'm still probably going to use these because I love how I figured that out, but I am going to get rid of those dividers. So just to make my life easy, I'm gonna grab these first. So the goals and the projects here are my last sections. Sections I decided is like I need a random place to put things down. I do a lot of workshops, and there's one I'm working on right now, and I'm like, oh, I want a specific place in my notes to turn to that. The Jane's Agenda Planathon, I have done, there was 5 sessions, 5-hour-long sessions. I did the first 2, and then things were just too busy, but those first 2 were so helpful, so I want to finish them, so I'm just putting that back in here. I am working on a new YouTube channel that will, I'm just in the writing stages where I'm trying to figure out what all I want in there, and then I've got my goals and projects section that I already had. So let's turn here first to project section, which actually it looks my project section. I have some of the stuff from the planathon in. I'm just going to move those planathon pages out of here so I can put them in the planathon section. All right, so here's projects. And then goals, replacing that with the side tab. Alrighty, and so then new channel, I'm going to put some paper in here for that. Planathon is these pages. And the new workshop, we'll add the pages for that. And my random spot. All right, so now I'm gonna flip to April, get rid of the side tab 1, and put in one of my top tab ones. I need to take the little projects label off of here. Put April. I like using labels that are double-sided so that I can always, from wherever I'm at in the book, see where the other sections are. If they're only on one side, it makes me crazy. Am I the only weirdo like that? Like, I need to know from wherever I'm at in the book exactly how to get to the rest of it. All right, that's not bad. Okay, so see, April says April from either way, so I can find that easily. And do I want to move the months too? I might end up putting like the whole months in back. The months I'm not, the months it not is that. The months that it is not yet might go to the back because, yeah, why does April need to be front and center? Should probably be more where my projects are going. So let's put April here in the back. We'll see. Oops. Didn't get the vellum. All right. We'll see if I like that or not. All right. But I need another top tab for March. And you know what? Maybe I'll just put the current month and next month. Leave the current month and next month up front, and then have the 2 following months in the back. Because I will probably be adding to them, but not as frequently as this month and next month. Okay, so March. March. I'm going to put this in front of April. All right. And I've got the March and April. They're in here so I can get to them if I need to put information in there. But they're not front and center because they don't need to be. And then I've got, basically it's a big notes section, or what I call my brain book section, that has all of these tabs. And now February and January, I'm going to put as top tabs instead of bottom tabs. I mean, side tabs. They were side tabs. And I just think this is going to work a lot easier for my brain. I can leave this today section because that doesn't really get in my way. And that's, oh yeah, I'm not going to leave my biohacking in here. Moving that to the health planner. And I'm going to take this side tab January out and put top tab January. All right. Let's see if it's any skinnier. I mean, yeah, it is. It is. It feels more manageable. And we'll see. I might just keep taking months out and eventually get March and April not in here either, but they're not taking up a lot of space. Okay, so, but I think this is just going to work really well with how my brain works. So I can still flip to this annual, quarterly, monthly, and budgets right here. And I've got the months on the top, and then kind of my note sections through here. Things I'm taking notes on or brainstorming or working on at that point. Today's section is fine. I don't remember what my other bookmarks were. Oh, I think one of them was for the Jane's Agenda Planathon, so I don't need that anymore now because I have a Planathon thing in there. And I think this last little one was just for a specific project that I needed to get to quickly. So I'm going to leave that in there. And yeah, I mean, that feels a lot better, even though I am going to probably add a couple pages for the workshops and random in my new channel. I don't think it's going to make it super fat. So I think that's going to work a lot nicer for me. For now, I will still just be using this cover with this wrapped around it. Although, yeah, I will probably switch that up when my new stuff comes in for February. So watch for the February one, and also for the food tracking one if you're interested in that at all. But yeah, no, I, for the most part, am just loving how all of it's working, and really did surprise myself by using both the journals as much as I have. But, you know, food tracking and wellness, that was already working. This was already working, but I always like to keep updating it to what I've got going on, or like what my needs are at that point. And I do think this is going to work pretty well with the top and bottom and side tabs. So thanks for watching, you guys. Let me know if you guys kind of like go crazy with the tabs too, or if that's just me. But, you know, I don't know. I just like to be able to see them from wherever I'm at in here, all the tabs, and know where the other sections are. And yeah, I don't know. I also just like it to have a certain feel when I'm holding it and not be like way too fat or way too flimsy. So my Just Right planner, there we go. That's what it is. So yeah, I think it's going to work really well now with these sections. So again, thanks for watching. I'd love to hear any comments that you have in the comments, and we'll see you soon.